Hi, it's Mike from Nonprofit Productive. You know, your productivity app can accomplish so many things. You can simply create basic lists if you have single task items that you just want to get done, but you can also accomplish a whole lot in terms of more complex projects. Well, in this video, I'll share with you two ways that I use section headings within Nozbe to accomplish those slightly more complex projects. Before we get to the video, as always, if you find value in this, make sure you subscribe. As we're into Nozbe, the first way that you can use project sections is, let's say you have a project where you have single actions. All right, so I have a project here called staff, and let's say I've got a staff of Ricardo, Melanie, Chip, Taekwon, Mac, and Ronaldo. And you could see from the items in the triangles that are darker, I've got things here for Ronaldo and Mac and Chip, but I don't have anything for Melanie, Ricardo, or Taekwon. And so these are the people on my staff, and when I meet with them next, I want to talk about these things, or these are some items that I'm waiting for that they have on their plate. So for example, Ronaldo, I've got an agenda for meeting next Thursday, and I could type in, whatever that might be there. For Mac, it's something a little bit different. I'm waiting for something for him. So it could be just, I'm going to call him right away, or message him, or ping him, or just next time I see him. Again, for Chip, it's just something simple. Is your vacation set for summer of 2023? So this is a nice way to use project headers. These are project headers for each person. And then underneath each one, I've got a couple of particular items. Another way you could do it is if you have a project that requires a lot of different phases. So here's a project I have called Fall Gala. And so I've broken it up into these different areas. I mean, all nonprofits do fundraising. And so what a typical thing you might do is you might have a fall gala, a big dinner where you're raising a lot of money for your nonprofit. So here I've got sections of awardees. We need to brainstorm potential awardees. Then we need to reach out to them. I've got hotel information. We've got to do a site visit. Which hotel do we want to use? Sign the contract, set up our cadence for when we're going to meet with them. Make sure we know them, we're clear how we're going to pay them. Marketing. Is Shelby the point person for this, or do we need others involved? What are the components of marketing? And again, I could open each one of these and say, hey, for Shelby, this is exactly what I want you to do for social media. For sponsors, okay, is RJR Bank going to be the headliner again this year? Well, I need to set up a lunch or a phone call to talk with them. I'm going to set the budget, etc. Exhibitors, similar things there. One thing that works great with sponsors and exhibitors in Nozbe, as an example, is let's say I've got exhibitor A, and then under exhibitor A, I might want to make sure I'm uploading their logo. If there's a particular document that they're signing and agreeing to, I could upload that as well using the attachment. So Nozbe is great for those kinds of things. Program of the night. Here's where maybe I'm providing a link to Canva, to a document I'm working on Canva, or maybe I'm just going to upload the PDF there. And again, what's cool is everybody in the team can see that. Same thing for volunteers. What are we asking our volunteers to do? When are we meeting with our volunteers? Is Jeffrey the point person? So this is another way that you can use project sections within Nozbe to accomplish your nonprofit work. I hope you found this helpful. As I said in the beginning, if you do find value to these videos related to Nozbe, please consider subscribing to this channel. Thanks so much.